friends, do you think it's necessary to have well-balanced throwing knives? And if yes, what are the types? Today I will explain you everything. So, let's get started. So there is an urban myth that for throwing you need only well-balanced throwing knives. But if you are following my channel for some time, you know that that's not true. Because if your technique is right, you can literally stick anything. But in throwing, we are recognizing three types of the center of the gravity that you can find on the knives. So the first one is the handle heavy throwing knives. Second are front heavy. And third, it's basically universal, where is the balance point right in the middle. Somewhere right here, just like that. Alright? So each of these shapes and center of the gravity have different advantages and disadvantages. So I will show you all of them and we're gonna try the basic techniques, and in the end I will tell you which one is my favorite. Alright? Let's get into it. So, if you are a total beginner and you are looking to get into the knife throwing, I would start with something really universal like this Apache model from the H-Jet, because this reminds classic knife the most. You're gonna grab it classically like a knife, but this is perfect for throwing because, like I showed you before, the balance point is right in the middle, and that gives you advantage to do with this knife all the techniques you want. So these are awesome for the no spin, full spin, half spin throwing. Like I said, this is really universal knife. So let's start it with the half spin and I will show you how really nicely it works. The advantage of the middle balance point, like I said before, is that you can try any technique, and I especially like it for the full spin because this is perfect for the hammer grip. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically like you would shake someone's hand. So you're gonna grab it like this, and after you're gonna figure it out your distance and you can try full spin throwing. If you are a total beginner, I would start with one of those techniques. That was conventional half spin, and like I said, full spin is like this, and it's gonna spin 360 into the target. So let's try that right now. As you can see, full spin is working amazing with this shape. But I also like no spin. You can throw it like this way, or you can turn it around and flip it like this. So it's really up to you how you're gonna throw it. So that was the universal medium balance point, and now we are going into the front heavy. So front heavy knives are for those, I would say, that are more focused on the no spin throwing, because as you can see, this shape reminds most of the classic arrow that you can shoot with the bow. So this is perfect, like I said, if you have also longer grip. So because somebody like to hold knife like this, but if you have also maybe longer hand, you can grab it all the way up here and still throwing really well with the no spin. But I would say it's perfect also for the spin throwing, because you need that big point in the front, and for the half spin it's also not that bad. But I would say the biggest advantage is maybe for the no spin throwing. But like before, let's start with the half spin. before, these are for the full spin, totally awesome. And if you can, mark your distance for the one spin rotation. Usually it's about 3 meters. And if you can find a sweet spot, it's gonna work all the time. So let's see a few full spin throws. With a dagger knife, absolutely amazing. But like I said, the biggest advantage of this shape, the front heavy, it's gonna be the nose spin. For me, this is definitely favorite. So that was the front heavy dagger. Like I said before, for the full spin and no spin, these are the best. But since I am the no spin thrower mainly, I would say the handle heavy knives are for me absolutely the best. Because with these, I have best records and best results also on the longer distances. Consistency work for me, totally the best. So maybe it's because it's the symmetrical knife, it's really performing amazing. But only disadvantage for the handle heavy knives, especially like this Stinger, is that for the full spin, it's not gonna be the best. Half spin, it's gonna be absolutely amazing and no spin. But since before you have seen, for the full spin, it's bigger, it's better to have the bigger frontal blade. But for the nose spin, I absolutely love this. But like before, let's start with a few half spin throws. Because of the heavy handle, the half spin is absolutely amazing, and because of this shape, the penetration it's really insane into the target. But the same results, or maybe even better, you can achieve with the no spin throwing, because like I said, this shape it's absolutely amazing for it. I really love this, and if you are a total beginner and you want to get into the no spin throwing, I would go with this because it really helps, especially if you are going with this thickness. This is 8 millimeters, so it covers basically the whole index finger. And if you have good grip and you're gonna release right, there's really high chance that you're gonna stick it from almost any distance and right practice. Let's do a few more throws with the no spin. Alright guys, so let's summarize it. Today you were able to see that in knife throwing we are using 3 types of the balance point. First, you were able to see the medium balance point right in the middle center of the gravity. Perfect for the any technique. Best universal knife for the beginners. Second shape was the dagger, front heavy, and this is perfect for the full spin and no spin throwing. But as you have seen, half spin was working really well as well. And last, my favorite, handle heavy. This is total monster, special for the no spin throwing. Alright, so like I said, you were able to see 3 balance points, but you know that we are breaking the myth that you can throw only well balanced point, because you can throw literally everything with a sharp point. But if you're gonna have knives like these, by the AceJet, it's gonna give you big advantage in your learning, and it's definitely way more fun to have the right tools for the job. So if you want the same blades, definitely check out the link in the description below. And I like to thank you all for the amazing support that you show us in 2023. Today you can see us in the brand new skateboarding knife throwing hall, where you're gonna see more of the videos, alright? But for today, that's it. So thank you everybody for watching. Share, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.